Sunshine, and I'm here today with a message because first that you need to hear this, and whatever it is you need to hear, you know your girl got that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. So if you haven't followed me yet, please do so. I would like to thank all my subscribers, everybody that's following me. I would like to thank everybody that donate. If you would like to donate for today's reading, the donation is $1.11. All donations is accepted. If you would like to ask a question, I also do $1.11 questions. If you would like, just make sure you cash at me, EarthangelSunshine. So today we're gonna do a love reading. Y'all already know how I do. I get up here and I talk about love. The reason why I do this is because when it comes down to love, it's really hard to trust people with what you're dealing with. So it's always good to have somebody you could come to with the truth. You feel me? So that's what I'm here to do. So today we're gonna do what it is that you want from the relationship, what is it that your person wants from the relationship, and where's the relationship going between you guys. So if you would like to donate, you could donate by loving this video, sharing it, commenting it. Everything is not always about money. So yeah, so let's jump on into it and let's see what it is that Spirit wants you guys to know when it comes down to the relationship. So first we're going to get into what is it that you want from the relationship, collective. You know, you can't get into a relationship if you don't know what you want from the situation. You feel me? Because if you don't know what you want, then your person not going to know what to give you. So you have to be able to express that to your person. So we're going to get into what it is that you want. So what is it that the collective wants, Spirit? So we have slowing down is the most productive thing to do. We have Sun, we have be different, we have aunt, and we have Cancer. So collective, first and foremost, when I'm reading from this, you could be very emotional when it comes down to this connection you have with this person. And the reason why I say that is because the Cancer card came out. You could be a Cancer, you could have Cancer in your chart. But Cancer people are people that's very emotional. So they move off their emotions. So when it comes down to this person, collective, in the relationship, you move off your emotions, you know? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but make sure you ground yourself in doing that. You feel me? Because you don't want to move off emotion too much, and you might find yourself in an argument or a disagreement, you know, because you jumped to conclusions or, you know, you was too much in your emotions. So when it comes down to this connection with this person, you may see this person as mysterious. You know, you maybe in other connections you could read the person you was with, but this person that you with in particular, collective, you can't really read them, and sometimes it may make you emotional because you don't really know what's going on or whatever. And I feel like also, collective, when it comes down to this connection, this person is different from the people that you dated in the past, because it say be different. So I feel like when you met this person came to you in a way that no other probably came to you. We also have slowing down is the most productive thing to do. So I feel like when you with this person, collective, everything slows down. Like everything is not as fast. Like maybe in your life, you know, you always on the go, or, you know, you never have time to sit down and take a breather. But when you get with this person, you feel like you know, you could relax, or, you know, you could get grounded. And that's good. You want to be with somebody like that. So in the shadows, we have root chakra. And the root chakra is one of the most important chakras in the chakra system, because if your root chakra is not stable, nothing in your life is going to be stable. So I feel like you being with this person allows your root chakra to be stable. I'm not saying this person is the reason why you feel stable. I'm just saying this person plays a part in why you feel stable. So when it comes down to this person, collective, you feel stable with them. Like you don't really, it's like, I don't know, like, I can't really explain that. But we gonna dig deeper into that. You could have a son with this person. Maybe you about to have a son. I don't know. But maybe there's a son in the future. But I feel like this is somebody that you have a child with, or somebody that you want to build a family with. You may be looking at this person in the way you want to build a family with them too. Like, maybe in other relationships you didn't like think about building a family or building a legacy, or, you know, doing things differently. But like I said, when this person came in your life, this was something different. So let's get into it. Why is, hold on, let me use these cards here. Why is be different here? Why is that here for how the collective feel about what they want from the relationship? So we have the King of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords. So like I said, collective, your person may be somebody that on the inside, your person may be just as emotional as you are, collective. Whether you a man or a woman, everybody deal with their emotions in different ways. You feel me? You may deal with your emotions and, you know, expressing yourself through art. This person may deal with their emotions by expressing themselves by taking walks. You know, everybody do their own different thing. But I feel like, collective, this person feels exactly how you feel about them. So it's no need for you to really be stuck in your head about this connection. You may be like a little stuck about if you really want to open up or move forward with this person, because maybe you don't want to be too emotional, or maybe you don't want to allow your emotions to overpower the connection or whatever. But I'm telling you, you don't have to feel like that when it comes down to the connection, because you can't run from your emotions. All you can do is know how to maneuver it. It's like a wave, like in surfing. You can't just get out there and surf any kind of way. You have to know how to ride the wave, unless you're going to get hurt in the process. You feel me? So when it comes down to your emotions, collective, you need to know how to ride the wave when it comes to this person. Learn how to control your emotions when it comes to this person. Mommy. Honey, you always do that. Mommy. No, this is not it. It's in the freezer. Go get it. Go ahead, Go get it. Yeah, so it's no need for you to be stuck in your head when it comes down to this person, collective. So it's time for you to get out your head and get in your heart, because this person is something different. This person is a King of Cups. First and foremost, the King of Cups is somebody that's very charming, you know. So this may be somebody, you may be charming, this person may be charming, y'all gonna be charming together. So you don't really have to be in your head about this person. Hey, how you doing, whoever that is. You don't have to really be in your head about this person, because y'all both feeling the same way about each other. So if you was in your head about this connection, collective, or if you was wondering, you know, what your person wanted from this relationship, your person want the same thing you want. They may not be showing it and expressing it in the way that you showing it, but the feelings is there. Or whatever. We got the Star card, we got the High Priestess, we got the Empress, we got the Six of Cups, and we got the Fool, and we got the Hermit card. So collective, what this is telling me about you is that you are somebody that been through a lot of connections. It don't have to be like a whole bunch of connections, but you've been through a lot of relationships, and you healed from a lot of relationships. So this may be a reason why you may be questioning yourself about this person, or feeling stuck in your head about this person, because of the things that you've been through in the past. And the reason why I know that is because we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is all about something from the past, you know, something that happened in the past, something emotional. The Cups is all about emotionals. It could be a ex or an old friend, you know, you put it where it resonates. But whatever this is that happened to you in the past, you don't have to project this on the new person that you're with right now. Or I'm not saying that you're projecting it, but I'm just saying you don't have to worry about this person doing what the last person did to you. You may be somebody that's very caring, very nurturing, because we have the Empress card out here. You feel me? So you don't want to be in a relationship where you being caring, kind, and nurturing to somebody, whether you a man or a woman, and in the background they cheating on you, or they not, you know, holding up their end of the bargain. So you are afraid of really opening up to this person, like I said, because you know your emotions. But that's a good thing, because it's good to know thyself. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, you could never be with somebody if you don't really know yourself. So it's good that you know yourself enough, collective, to know how much emotion you express to this person, or you know how much, you know, I'm just saying how much you open up to this person, because you know that you're an emotional person. So, you know, I see you taking your time with this connection. You may be stuck in your head a little bit, like, should I open up? But I'm just telling you, collective, maybe you should give this person a little bit of your love at a time, like a piece of cake. Give them a piece at a time. You know, see how they do with the first piece and the second piece. But you don't have to open up all the way if you're afraid of, you know, giving too much. Sometimes we do give too much when we care about people, you know, but sometimes we overgive. So you have to know your limit when it comes down to this person, you know. So let's get on into this person and see what they feeling. Yeah, that's why I say slowing down is the most productive thing to do. I feel like you taking your time when it comes down to this connection with this person. You know, you trying to scope everything out because, like I said, you know yourself. That's why it's really good to know yourself before you jump in a connection with somebody. You know your limit. It's like when you drinking. You know your limit. You know you can't over drink. So it's like, even with it's not a drink, but it's like, you know, love could get you drunk. They say drunken love, you know, but you know your limit when it comes down to love. You feel me? And how much you open up to people. Not even in relationships. This could be in general. You put it where it resonates. So yeah, what do this other person want from this connection with the collective spirit? What do the collective person want from this connection? Wow. So we have pain shapes a woman into a warrior. We have be who you are. We have the number 6. We have spiritual connection, and we have twin flame. So first of all, I said wow because in the shadows we have Archangel Raziel, and I feel like collective, your person feel like them meeting you was something that was divinely orchestrated, like something that was heaven sent. They see you as somebody that they didn't just meet, or like, I don't know how to put it, like it wasn't an accident. Like this was, they feel like you are somebody that was meant to come in their life. That's how they see you. And they feel like you are somebody that went through a lot in your life, because it say pain shapes a woman into a warrior. So this person see you as somebody that's very strong, you know. And most of the time people don't want to be with somebody that's weak, you know, because relationships is not always going to be perfect. So you need somebody that's going to be strong enough to deal with you on your bad days and your good days. You know what they say, if you can't take me at my worst, don't try to have me at my good. You feel me? So you need somebody that's spiritually fit to handle you on your bad days. And I feel like this person see you as somebody that's spiritually fit to handle them on their worst days, whereas other people probably don't know how to deal with them, or, you know, handle their emotions. Like, once again, I feel like you and this person both have a lot of emotions. You feel me? But I feel like y'all both know how to help each other control y'all emotions. So the same way you feel about this person and see this person is the same way they see and feel about you. But this person really see you as somebody that was divinely sent into their life. Also, this person see you as somebody that you are who you are. Like, you don't try to be nobody else. Like, this person like that you don't people please, or you don't follow the crowd or whatever. Also, this person see you as somebody that they want to build a family with. So they see this relationship going somewhere further than just, like, you know, sex or, you know, going out. They want to build something with you. They also see you as somebody that's very creative and somebody that's very empathetic. But we know that, though, because the Empress card came out before these cards even came out. You are somebody that's very nurturing and caring, and this person really loved that about you, you know? So if you was wondering what she said, if you was wondering how this person felt about you, it's the same way. They just probably don't know how to express it. This person also see this relationship as a spiritual connection. This is not an ordinary, regular connection. You know, this person feel the way they feel about you, they probably never felt about nobody before. This person is also your twin flame. And I actually like twin flame journeys because, you know, as much as people try to skip to finding a soulmate, it's really important to go through the twin flame journey, because this is how you get to know your person, and this is how your person get to know you. This is when you get to know your person and their ego, and this is when you get to know your person in the light. You know, this is when you get to say, well, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you or not. So the twin flame journey is very crucial when it comes down to relationships. So like I said, this could be somebody that see you as somebody that's a twin flame. You know, you came in and you mirrored some things that they needed to change within themselves, and they did the same for you or whatever. Give me more on pain shapes a woman. Why do the collective person feel like that? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Your person see you as somebody that work hard. You take action, because the Ace of Wands is all about action. And you take action. You take justice, and you take pride in taking action on the things you working on. You know, you don't just say, oh, I'm gonna go build me a house. No, you go get the bricks. You go get everything you got to get to build a house. And if you got to build the house by yourself, that house going to be built. Your person like that about you. So if you are like that with yourself, then that means you're going to be like that with this connection. You know? Whatever y'all need to build this connection to be where it is that y'all want it to be, you're going to be willing to go get the bricks and stack them up so it could be where it need to be at or whatever. Once again, if you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is EarthangelSunshine. And my PayPal is EarthangelSunshine as well. But yeah. So collective, this is the truth. The Ace of Swords is all about the truth. This is how your person see you. They see you as somebody that work hard. They see you as somebody that take action. And they see you as somebody that's the truth. You feel me? And I mean, that's everything your person could be looking for in the person, whether you a man or a woman. You put it where it resonate or whatever or whatever. So last but not least, we're going to get where this relationship is going between you and this person. But we already see where this relationship is going between you guys. It's a spiritual connection. So even if you guys do decide to separate, somehow, some way, y'all still going to have some type of connection. You know, even if it's you in Dubai and this person is in another country, it still will be a connection because it's a spiritual connection. It's not just a physical connection. So, you know, y'all don't have to be in each other's face. The connection is there. It's energetic. So, alright, let's use these cards for that. Where is this relationship going with the collective and the person? Spirit. What that say? Surprise. You did not expect this relationship to go this way with this person, collective. You or your person. Your person probably met you and was like, you know, hey, what's up? You know how people be or whatever. And then you probably was like, hey, I like this person. I'm going to get them the time of day. But y'all never was expecting it to go where it's at now. You know? So if you was wondering where this relationship is going, Spirit is saying surprise. You are about to be surprised about where this relationship is going. Because it's about to go a place you didn't expect it to go. It's already going that way for you. But it's about to go even deeper. So we have heart. It say you begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. So like I said, when you and this person get around each other, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like explosives or, you know, fireworks on the 4th of July, because you and your person already have a spiritual connection. So when y'all come together physically, it's alignment. You feel me? So it's like sparks flying everywhere. That's beautiful. Word. I like that. Give me more on this heart cards. Look, the Ace of Cups. Y'all already know the Ace of Cups is the love card out the cup deck. The Ace of Cups is a love offer. You know, you probably was wondering, the Nine of Swords, you probably was stuck in your head about this love offer from this person, or they could have been stuck in their head about this love offer from you, but you guys both want to give each other love. You feel me? But you gotta stop playing games. Stop acting like you don't know. We have attraction. So if you was wondering where this relationship was going, you and this person are attracted to one another, you know? You can't be with somebody if you're not attracted to them. You know, if I'm not attracted to you, you have to go. That means I'm settling. So I feel like not only are you guys like connected spiritually, y'all attracted to each other physically. Your person like how you look, you like how they look, and it's just alignment. You feel me? So that's good. If you was wondering where this connection was going, you both are attracted to each other. You could have been stuck in your head about the truth about this. You know, is my person attracted to me? Or your person probably was wondering, is the collective attracted to me? But you guys are both attracted to each other. It sounds like y'all need to sit down and talk. That's what it sounds like. Also, Spirit wants you to know your connection is eternal and unbreakable. So, that's what I like about spiritual connections. You could argue with your person, you could do this and that and the third with your person, and y'all could separate, but y'all always gonna come back together because it's a connection. When you're in a connection with somebody, it's different from being in a relationship. You know, I'm gonna be in a relationship that has a connection. So if we do find each other going against each other or arguing or whatever, I know we have a connection. You know not to do this and I know not to do that, even when we mad at each other. You feel me? So if you was wondering where this relationship was going, it's going to go to a full-blown connection. You know? Thanks for the likes and the shares. Also, Spirit wants you to know that this is a union of the divine soul. Counterparts is miraculous event that begin when you least expect it. Like I said, collective, you probably didn't even expect this person to come in your life. This is probably something that was unexpected. But that's when you know it's real. And this is something that you should move forward with. The Page of Wands is all about taking action or thinking about moving forward. Bring it to me. Sorry, collective. You and your person may be taking a break right now, or you know, maybe y'all not speaking right now. You know, you put it where it resonates. Or maybe you just thinking these thoughts to yourself, but you got to be careful what you think. You know, if you thinking about something going wrong, or you thinking that your person not feeling how you feel, people have to learn how to open up and communicate in relationships. All this takes is some communication. You know, if you feeling a way with your partner, let them know. Don't hold it back, because that's when you start overthinking. You have to release what it is that you feeling. You know, if you feel like you don't feel attractive to your partner, then you let them know. Listen, yo, you making me feel unattractive. You know, is it something, you know, say it. Don't hold it in, because that's when it starts growing into something else. It starts turning into an argument, or, you know, it don't have to be that way when all you have to do is express yourself. So let me get y'all close the card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this quick read. You know, I usually go a little longer, but I can't go long right now. I'm going to play my Sims game or whatever. Look, Divine Feminine came out again. Collective, you are truly somebody that's very caring and loving, and this person knows that about you. So it don't make no sense to really be questioning yourself when it comes down to the connection. So let's get an angel closing card for the connection. Truly hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I might go live again later, a little longer though. I appreciate the likes. Let's get a closing card. So the closing card we have is creativity, commitment, and anxiety. Spirit wants you to know, collective, the Holy Spirit wants you to know, let go of anxiety when it comes down to this connection with this person. My thoughts, action, and words, and deep support with my commitment. You cannot, if you think something is going to go wrong, that's when it's going to go wrong. That's when you're going to start having anxiety and shit like that. And it say creativity. So I automatically know this is thoughts. What you think is what you create. Don't allow your anxiety to mess up the relationship. Don't allow your anxiety. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I said thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't allow your anxiety to drive you away from this connection. And that's what happened in a lot of relationships. People get anxiety. They start saying, well, what if this person cheat on me? Or what if this person break my heart? No, don't allow those thoughts to creep in. Right now, you need to commit to yourself and tell yourself, listen, I'm not going to allow anxiety to block me from another relationship, or I'm not going to allow anxiety to mess up this relationship. If I want to tell my person how I feel, I'm going to let them know. I'm not going to worry about what they going to say and how they going to feel. No, express how you feel. So I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Oh, catch my I got 3 videos to upload. Now 4. I'm going to upload them. Y'all just got to give me the time. I'll be busy.